So I have a new theory about why audiophiles are different from everybody else. Because I think we are different because somehow we react to sound in a more, it stirs us more than the average person. The average person is, it sounds good, blah, blah, blah. Even musicians, they hear differently from us. Now, of course, some musicians are like us. There are audiophile musicians, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who are audiophiles and why we react to sound in such an unusual way, and why we are drawn to connecting with that sound more than the average person. We're willing to spend more money and take up parts of our living space with speakers and amplifiers and cables. Why are we like that? Now, of course, some of it is just that we're different. We're just different. But I have a different perspective, and that is that maybe, there's this condition called synesthesia, and I will link to it, the wiki page, and then you can find all kinds of stuff about synesthesia on the internet. But synesthesia is basically crosstalk of the senses. In other words, touch and sight, or hearing and taste. All of these senses, all 5 senses, we actually have more than 5 senses, but just stay with the 5. All the senses can have affect each other. So when you look it up, you'll see that one of the most common forms is that when people read, the letters will have colors, like A will be purple, and B will be brown, and C will be yellow, all sorts of mix-up colors. And, people have always had this, but they always thought there was something about them that had this way of seeing, that they thought everybody saw this way, or they thought they were crazy, and they didn't want to tell anybody. But anyway, I'm thinking that maybe what we're doing, we have some form of synesthesia where we react to sound this way because it stirs something in us. That there's a physical, a mental response to sound, that one of our senses, sound, hearing, that we are reacting in a more passionate, more intense way than the average person to sound. And not just sound, but to sound quality, where other people, the difference between sound and great sound, sounds good. But it affects us, it moves us, it changes us. Now, I'm stretching here to call it synesthesia, but I'm trying to find out why we do this. Why are we so different than other people in our reaction to sound? Synesthesia might be a part of it or not, but if any of you guys know more about synesthesia than I just illustrated, and of course you could read what I just read on Wikipedia, there's a lot of different forms of synesthesia, and maybe they will be a new category for us, audiophile synesthesia. I forgot to mention at the front of this video that I'm going to do a quick music review, and it is of this album. This one's for Blackston, and it's with Duke Ellington and Ray Brown in 1972, and it's just a piano-bass duet. And the interplay between them is just amazing. It is a conversation. It's not just Ellington playing tunes and Ray Brown accompanying him. No, they're talking back and forth, and it's a good recording. It's a little boxy, it's a little closed in, but there's good energy to this record, and I'm listening to them on these Klipsch Forte 3s, which I'm over a long-term review, and I'll be referring to them a lot in the coming months, I think. But hearing this dynamic interplay over these incredibly dynamic speakers just sort of was... I've heard this recording before, but never quite like this. So check it out, and I think we're done. My name is Steve Guttenberg. I am the Audiophiliac. This is the Audiophiliac Daily Show. If you like it, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you really like it, if you're a regular visitor to this channel, I urge you to check out my Patreon page. And you can find it at www.patreon.com audiophilia. And I'll thank you in advance for checking that out.